Hey guys, let me show you an extremely easy way to make a lot of money fast. This is just setting up the simple process. It's totally automated. Whether you know what you're doing or you're a complete newbie online, this works. It'll work no matter what your industry is. If you're a roofer or if you're just involved in an MLM program or you make money online of some sort program, this kind of concept can be used to create lots of pages, get them to rank, start getting traffic. Either you're getting traffic for yourself, or what do you do if you get traffic for others? You contact them and let them know, see if they want to rent that traffic, right? Let me just show you a really fast, simple breakdown of how we did it with the site. So we took a site that has about 10 pages on it, and we said, let's create versions of this 10-page site. Let's create a 10-page site for about 5,000 different companies. So just for the fun of it. They're all going to be roofing companies in this case because we built for roofers. We could have built this for anything. All right, anything. Now, it could be for one company or it can be for 5,000. But we just said, let's get started and let's get something going. So here's what we did. We went to Reference USA because it's a great place to go to get leads. And we looked for keyword roofing, right? Picked out two categories from the list, and that gave us an updated count of about 50,000 records. Let's view the results. Took us to this page. So that gives us all these results, 5,600 with email addresses. If we want, we can contact those guys by email and say, hey, take a look at what we did for you. Want to rent it? So anyway, here's the point. We're going to check mark a bunch of the guys we want here. We're going to go ahead and download the records. That brings us to this page. We can say, let's download in Excel. And I want to get custom fields. So I can just choose the fields I want. That way I can put the information into the pages right away for these guys. So I got company name, executive first and last name. If I want to get different people in different cities, address, city, state, zip, phone, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Google+, download. Okay. That gave me what? A record like this. And I just made some slight adjustments to it, but here you go. I have this record, and what have I got? Well, let's just, cut to the chase and say, okay, we got like 5,000 companies here, right? So we said, great, we got our 5,000 companies. What do we do now? We save the file, close the file, then what? Come back to the website, okay? And we upload that. Okay, we put it in here. And that's like this. We just import it. So we went back to the site, went to the administrator panel we created for the site, just logged in, and imported the file. Okay. We can create a portal like this for any website, anywhere. HTML, WordPress, Weebly, Wix, Joomla, theme to HTML in our case, landing pages, doesn't matter what it is. We can make a version of this for that. Now, what'd that do? Gave us this massive sitemap, and we got all these subdomain-based city keyword concepts, right? Totally awesome because they're going to rank high because they're HTTPS and subdomain versions of the pages. Each of these sitemaps has a 10-page website in it for that company, all on those subdomains, right? Anyway, about 3 weeks, so it took like a week. Google indexed like 180 pages. Another week, we were up to 250. About a week and a half later, we're up to 7,800. And we noticed that a couple of days ago and said, okay, let's put visitor tracking on the website. So we logged back into the MM panel and we stuck some script code in for stack counter for, this project name, 00 Main Roofer. Okay, that's this website. Anyway, we said, so where are we at? 2 days later, we checked. Okay, that's this 00 Main Roofer project on stack counter. And so, of course, we got a bunch of hits from different countries. Don't ask me how that happens. It just does. People are always looking for stuff, I guess. We got 97, though, in the U.S. Now, that's for a 2-day log, which is yesterday and today, but it's still only 1:15 p.m. today on a Friday. I'll bet this thing will average close to 100 a day, within the next couple of days, probably more, as Google picks up more pages. Anyway, think about it this way. What if it was 100 visitors a day? What would that mean for a roofer? If you had 100 visitors a day, should be able to lock down like 5 inquiries and 1 sale, right? So if that's a sale a day coming this way, and the roofer makes who knows what, 3,000 profit on average, for each job. Well, okay, then shouldn't you as a lead provider be able to rent them the pages that get them those leads, and they'd be happy to do that? Heck yeah. So all we would have to do is go in there and see where the visitors are coming from, take screenshots, show those companies, hey, because we'll see the URL so we can go see which company that is, contact them and say, we're getting you traffic. Are you interested? Because since we're ranking and getting traffic, we have to find a company in your city that wants it. You know, let's start with you. So that's pretty simple, right? What if we're doing that for like 5, 10, 15 companies and they're each going to pay, who knows, $100 a month? Well, there you go. It's pretty simple considering we just set this whole thing up automatically. Once the website was built, it took minutes, and then just wait for Google to index and wait for the traffic so we can show people. Anyway, here's where that led. Okay, you can come here if you want to do anything like that. You can get a blitz stack production. There's a 3 stack and a 1. The 3 stack just means cheaper for a package of 3, where you can choose 3 industries, right? Or you can get any one of these and then get a blitz stack. Just say, I want one of these in particular, and then run with it. Like some of you guys know driveway contractors across the nation. You're going to want to blitz that out. Okay. So anyway, or you can just do it for your own industry. These are very mainstream industries, beauty products and stuff. But if you want to do it for a particular program of any kind, I don't care if it's an MLM or a money-making thing, or if it's something else that we haven't listed in any way. We got psychics in this list. Just get a blitz stack and tell us what you want it for. Okay. And that's cool because that can be presented to anyone. Now what? Well, we'll set the website up for you so you'll have your own. So now what? Let's say you wanted to say, what if I want to contact companies and say, hey, hop on my rental program? I got to make it easy for them to rent, right? Yeah. So log into your PayPal, for example, and go to where you can do PayPal buttons under tools. Go set up a subscribe button. Pretty simple. Follow a few steps. Set up the button. What are we going to do? We're going to go into our admin panel where we've got all our pages, you know, in this case for a roofer, and we're going to create a page called Get Traffic Here or something like that. Okay. And it's going to be a page that does not have a link in the menu because most people shouldn't see it, but we're going to put the link at the bottom of the page so that we can mention this to companies. Go to the bottom of the page. So this is the example. We went in there and set the page up. We've got a cool 1.5-minute video that explains the value. We're making it now available, and we're saying for the company name. That's pretty awesome, right? So if the guy knows what pages he's got already, if he's already seeing it, it'll look good for him. Otherwise, it's the main page, right, with our default info. Let me show you how awesome that is. We went to the general settings so we could stick that link in the footer, which we did. Get traffic here with the link. Okay, and it's different for every one of those companies. It's their link for every one of those companies. So on the front page, it doesn't even say Bennett Roofing anymore. We made it different. If you come back to this, then the front page is saying National Roofing, right? If I look at the bottom, I'll see Get Traffic Here. I can click it. So from the front page, it says now available for National Roofing leads. There's the 1.5-minute video, and here we go. That you can sign up $95 a month or $950 annual, which saves you 2 months. It's 2 months free. It's kind of cool because they can put in their name and email and subscribe, and we'll contact them. Make sure we get the right pages. Make sure we have the right information on our pages. Really easy for us to edit pages, put them up, take them down. It takes minutes to put them up, seconds to take them down. Totally controllable and absolutely amazing that way. National Roofing leads, whatever. Here's the information on the main page with Klahani being my area. But what if the guy came to his page? Best Roofing and Siding. Now available for Best Roofing and Siding. Same video suggesting to go with this thing. And if you scroll down, Best Roofing and Siding with his information, his Google map, and the contact us would normally work for him, right? What's the point? That this is absolutely amazing. The guy's gonna want this. Okay, so all you have to do is chase down wherever you're getting the traffic from and then offer those guys to rent the pages. Okay, again, do this for any industry you want. So how do you do it? Go to website-installer.com, choose your category, get a blitz stack production, contact us and tell us what industry you want it for, point out a web page you like. We can make a version for you and blitz it. And that way you have the ability to add keywords or anything, and you can do it for one company or multiple companies. We'll show you a variation later where we do this for one company for lots and lots of keywords and services and products for that company. But yeah, we can absolutely do it. You have that control any day you want. You can make your project have 50,000 pages just for your one company, but it can also have like 20 pages for another company over here in the same project, okay? Where just It happens to be that in the sitemap, all of this is for one company, except for, let's say, that one. That's for a different company, and that one. Why? Because each of those guys are willing to pay 100 a month or 500, 100 a month for just general traffic, or 500 a month for ongoing SEO and improvements. And so you're including them in your project. How's that? So you can use some of these for demos, the rest for real companies, and then most of them for your company anyway. You have total control. If I wanted to delete all of these pages, it would take me seconds. And then I could put up a new stack, or put up the same stack with modifications, edits, or improvements. How's that for cool? All right, there you go. Name of the game, website-installer.com. Pick up the Blitz stack and you'll see what's going on. All right, have a good one.